What's up, everybody? We live. Oh, look at this. Man, that's the best one. We gonna go viral because of that.
Mm-mm-mm.
Man, man. What happened? What happened? What happened?
What
Oh,
didn't happen is the question. What
oh
didn't happen?
my,
Everything happened.
oh my goodness. That was absolutely hor- I can't even get it out. That
I swear.
was horrible. And we're going to talk about it right after this. Yes, indeed. This is Table Talk Sports, the round table of sports talk. I'm Just Les, and this is my partner in crime.
Your boy Tari, what's going on?
We're not criminals. That's just a saying. Somebody should arrest the Bears coaching staff and Justin Fields. I thought I never, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What, bro? I'm gonna let you kick it off, man, because you had the face thing going on. So we gotta let you come in after that.
yes, just another, embarrassed, ashamed, not happy Bears fan here. I mean, again, the whole year, you know, new management, new GM,
Yeah,
cleaning house,
yeah,
spending all types of money getting free agents, Pro
yep.
Bowl free agents.
Come on.
All just to start off like this. Detroit's having a better season than us. I mean, we, to go from being possible Super Bowl contenders, or
Yeah,
at least conference contenders, to being last in our division, to being just the worst team in our division, possibly one of the worst teams in the NFC. It is not
yeah,
even just like we're not looking like Minnesota, where at least we're fighting tough, playing tough games, having a lot
right,
of tough plays, and
right.
having the game go down to the wire. No, it's running off from us from the first snap. And this obviously, our offensive line is garbage. It's almost like they're just putting some folding chairs on the line and they're just going right around them. And then I have to give this to Justin Fields too.
Yeah, yeah,
Fields, it's like he done digressed since last season. Last season he was running for his life, and he's a tough kid. But I
yes, he
mean,
is.
he's not making smart decisions, and he knows that. Like the last play where Shaquille Barrett picked it off right there. I think it was on like
Yeah,
under
yep.
the 10-yard line. Picked it right off. He knew that he shouldn't have threw that ball. Did
Soon as it
trying to
left his
run a
hand.
yeah, as soon as he left his hand, that wasn't nobody else but him. And it's like he lost his confidence. He's like shaking up. And DJ Moore had a couple more targets than before, but it's just like still you're not airing that ball out, man. And
Yeah,
you have to be confident in your arm. And it seemed like he's in a sunken place right now where he's just not confident, and the coaching staff and the play caller is not helping at all.
it's horrible.
There's no motivation coming in. There's no encouragement. There's nothing that he can use to lean on and trust from them that would bring up his confidence. And so it's just an ugly sight all around for the Chicago Bears. Defense was they had some moments, but without that offense kicking in, your defense ain't going to be able to do much.
Yeah,
And it's just an ugly sight for them right now.
it really is, man. It really is. I'm looking at some of our comments. Brother Jeff Thompson said it wasn't Fields' fault on that last one. I'm gonna say it's 50-50. The play call was trash, but last year, Justin would have ran out of that. He would have found a way up out of that. He was being,
Absolutely.
yeah, he was being the $6 million man, the bionic man last year, and I guess they put in the mindset, Justin, we don't want you doing that this year. I'm going to put it on coaching a lot. Justin played like trash today. And like you said the exact thing I was saying. He has the Io Sumo syndrome. Io played
Yeah,
good his first 2 years. That third year, no, was it the second year? No, he played good his rookie season. The second year,
his
he
rookie
played
season.
like
Yeah,
trash. And it was the
man.
confidence coming from the coaching staff. Billy D would not let this man play in his strength. And right now, they are not letting Justin Fields play to his strength. He is a rollout quarterback. Yeah, he can play in the
Right,
pocket, but he has a trash O line. So he can't do that. Let this, you got DJ Moore out there. Really?
right,
And you
right.
not getting the ball to him? Come on.
I mean, yeah, he had 104 yards, but I mean, it's still with only six receptions. That's
Yeah,
unacceptable. I mean, it's like
it's not
104
good.
yards, did nothing. Yeah,
It's not good, man. It's not good at all. So it has to they have to do some soul searching, man.
they
Uh
do.
question to you and everybody out there that's watching us is Matt Eberflus going to keep his job this season?
Mm, I mean,
You say that?
I'll I mean, I would say it wouldn't hurt to start updating his resume. I mean, it wouldn't hurt just to take a click or three on Indeed. But I mean, it's at this point, it's not looking good.
No, it's not.
But it's still a lot of time for him to save it. It's a lot of time, but it's not a lot of time at the same
No,
time.
it is not, man. It's not. Everybody out there watching, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to our YouTube page, Two Table Talk Sports. We'll be putting that link here in the description down below. Unfortunately, like it didn't record on YouTube last week, but it looks like it's going through just fine this week. So make sure you check out our YouTube page and spread the word as we do this on a weekly basis. Next time we come around, we're going to try to do a halftime show while we're
Yeah,
waiting
yeah.
for the second half to go. I wanted to do it today, but I had some technical difficulties. So we will have that for you guys next week to step in for a halftime show and talk about what's going on. There's only 3 points down. I think they could have came back and at least tied it up if we wouldn't have had that interception at the end. He just looked so indecisive on that last play. It's like, should I pass it? Should I run? I,
Mm,
and he held the ball for too long in this game, as far as the passes
yeah.
were concerned.
And that's the
Uh,
thing. You have moments where the offensive line actually can hold up and
yeah,
give you time,
yep,
and you take too much of it.
yeah,
Yeah, and then actually there were two people to see. There was another interception at the he had the one from Shaquille Barrett, and there was another one after that that he threw. So that one I can't remember if that was his fault or not. It was just the one that just sealed the game. But the
yeah,
one that we really needed was the one from Shaquille Barrett.
yeah,
That
yeah.
that that play is where that really put the nail in the coffin for us.
Yep, I got that on my notes right here. Yep,
Hmm.
Shaquille Barrett's pick. It stole the game. That pick six took all the air out of the tires right at that point. What do you see that can be improved for the next game, man?
So what I see is the receivers. I can't put no blame on them. They're ready. I mean, when the ball did get out to them, they showed up. From Claypool, Komet, him and DJ Moore had a play where it was like a misunderstanding. They ran the exact same route. I mean,
Yeah,
it was a perfectly ran play. They
yeah.
both turned around at the same time, but it wasn't for Komet. That was more of a DJ Moore play. But I
Okay.
mean, they need to get on one accord, get an understanding. But they're out there getting open. They're out there wanting the ball. Now, and like I say, it's just Justin Fields needs to get it to them.
Yeah,
And it is not like he's, there. Yes, the offensive line is terrible, but it's not like he's running for his life and can't find him. They're just not airing that ball out. And it's
yeah,
just like he's like
yeah,
I said, it seems like he's shook. And when he does, those receivers from Moore, all them, they show up and they
yeah,
and they go get that ball.
yeah. That's
So
true.
it's they just need to get their offense in unison, and
That's true.
have the understanding of the plays. The play calling has to coach needs to go ahead and read the field and know that, hey, running a screen every other play ain't gonna work.
No, it's not.
Hibbert's doing this thing running, but hey, you got to learn when to run the ball through middle and when not to run the ball up the middle. And it seems like when the time's not to run the ball up the middle, hey, let's go ahead and run the ball up the middle.
Yeah, I agree, man.
You got to read the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately that wasn't happening today. Didn't play too well, but only still. I mean, it would have only been 3, but that pick six just man got
Yeah,
us up to
I
like
think
a
it would
10-point lead.
if we was to get that ball down the field, and even if it's centering a field goal, because I mean we still would have been down 3
Yeah,
with the touchdown.
yeah,
I just feel like it would have shifted in our favor.
I
You know
agree.
that the momentum would have went to the Bears side, and oh man, that it was just an ugly play,
Yeah,
just
that was
ugly.
that was a nail in the coffin. So, everybody, thank you for joining in today. Again, we want you to hit that like button, subscribe to our YouTube page, and give us some likes there. Also, I want to pose a question to you, Matari, and the
Hmm.
entire audience. From on a scale of 1 to 10, these past 2 games, what are you giving the Bears for defense? Let's start on the defense side first.
That's a good question. So for defense, on a scale of 1 to 10, being 10 being the best, I'm gonna go ahead and just give them. I'm gonna give them a 6.
Okay.
And that's being very generous.
Yeah, it is.
Um, they have. So here's the thing with them. They have a lot of plays where they show up, where
Right.
they they show that they stop the ball, and they don't, we're not getting outside of that first Green Bay game. It's not like we're getting blown out from first to fourth. You know what I'm saying? They know how to
Yeah.
keep that game at least pretty tight, to where we have offensive chances to take a lead or to win the game. Again,
Okay.
it goes back to that offense.
Okay.
The defense is giving you chances, but you're not showing up and having their back, offensively. And that's,
Yeah.
my defense keeps getting out on the field, they're gonna get tired. Perfect example. The Jets and Buffalo Bills game. Was
Okay.
that Buffalo Bills? Yeah. Jets and Buffalo Bills.
Okay.
Of course, Aaron Rodgers goes down, first 4 snaps out, he goes down. So Zach Wilson's in. Everybody's like, oh no, they not going to win this game. Every time Zach Wilson gets in, they're uh, either turning it over or not scoring on the play. But the defense kept showing up,
Yeah.
and Josh Allen threw 3 picks to the same person. Eventually, that's going to turn over to the offensive show, because your defense is constantly out there on that field. And
Right.
so, and
Right.
lo and behold, Wilson finally got that ball down the field into the end zone. It was bound to happen. And that's the same thing is going on for the Bears. It's like, yo, if we can at least show up offensively 1 or 2 times, hey, we gonna be in the game. But you can't keep that defense out on the field like that,
That's true,
and they're
man.
gonna get tired.
Yep.
And so they're constant. You're gonna get tired. You're gonna get your courage and your your height level and everything just gonna go down. It's just
It
like, man,
is.
look,
It
we
is.
going out here, man. What's the point?
It
You know what I'm saying? I
is.
know I ain't finna go try to get no second. I know we ain't gonna score. We gonna be out here less than 2 minutes.
I know, man. I
We're gonna
know.
be on this field 2 minutes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
That
So yeah,
okay.
I give them a 6.
Give
Like
him
I
a
said,
6.
they can do a lot better, but they're at least opening up opportunities, for the offense to score.
Right. Okay. I got you. That was gracious, bro. Brother Perry Williams, he gave them a 3. Wow.
Hey, I don't blame him for that one. Like I said, I'm being very gracious, because of, like I say, my thing is with them is offense right now. That, 27-17 was this final score, and that 27 obviously came from that interception. But before that, like
Yeah,
I said, the defense was keeping the game close.
that's
It
true.
surely wasn't no offense, so
So
that's why I gave them a 6.
yeah, the defense was a lot better than it was last week.
Absolutely.
Um, Somebody Perry also said this is the preseason. This is their preseason. The starters did not play during the exhibition season.
He ain't lying.
Well, that's
He ain't
true.
lying on that one. That is
That's
very true.
true. that goes back to coaching
Man,
again. At least they could have played at least one or two the last two games at least to get a rhythm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Especially being such a new core. Like this is like a
exactly.
fairly new core. You got to get them some reps together. I mean, hey, you can only do so much in practice, and I don't
Yeah,
know if they had one of those two-team practices where they're practicing with another team, but I mean that ain't gonna cut it. You have to get them some
it's
reps
not.
on that field.
Yeah, it's not, bro. It's not. So let's go over to the offense. Mine for the defense, I give them a 6 also. I give them a
Hmm.
6. Because they had the game maintained. They maintained it. The Bucks was only up 3 points in the
Hmm.
fourth quarter, and offense didn't do what they were supposed to do at the end. So the defense, as usual, it's always the defense, and we've got a star potential quarterback this time, and we still
Hmm.
can't move the ball down the field like we should. It should be more than 17 points a game for the Chicago Bears with a
Yeah,
Justin Fields and a DJ Moore.
yeah, yeah.
That
Who's like I said, going out there to get that ball. He's
yeah,
definitely going up. You throw it to him.
yeah. He said to Justin, just throw it, man. Just throw it. That dude, I mean, we've got a star wide receiver and we're not hitting him. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's like not getting LeBron the ball in the last second of the
right.
game.
No,
Why you got him out
well,
there?
no, knowing him, he'll pass it up anyway. But let's go to a real clutch dog. Let's like not giving Kobe the ball, knowing that hey,
Right.
this is the
Thank
moment
you.
he lived for. Well,
Thank
LeBron will
you.
pass that
Thank
up.
you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Man.
I was in other news, in other teams in the NFL, man, Odell, he goes down again on the very first drive of the Bengals and the
Oh
Ravens.
man. This brother,
He goes down
man.
with the ankle injury. It you know, didn't come back. I think he only finished with about 29 yards, and it's
Wow.
just you know Odell. I like Odell a lot. I think he,
He's
when
a
it comes to that
beast.
receiving talent, he is.
He's a
He's a
beast.
beast, and I'm really rooting for him. But it's just like, man, like it's almost like he can't catch a break.
Yeah.
Him and the Ravens also they lost Dobbins very first game of the season. He was actually doing well that game, and he went down with the season-ending injury.
Wow.
And it's just like, the Ravens are another team that's just, they get it working throughout the regular season. They,
Yeah.
they win games. Lamar's arm is questionable, especially in when it comes down to those clutch moments.
Mm-hmm.
Playoffs, his arm doesn't show up at all. And the defenses read that are like, hey, okay, you can only do so much with that arm. We're gonna blitz you, we're gonna make you run. And it
Right.
and it shows up every time for like the past couple of years. But
Right.
Odell, I was expecting him to really open up that field um for Lamar, and for him to have another injury, it's nothing. I don't think it's nothing season injury, but season ending. But it's just kind of sad to see that. Yeah, he has to deal with something else.
It's
So yeah, he
always
goes
something.
down again.
Yeah. You know, with me, I use a lot of basketball analogies because I love hoops.
Hmm.
But he's the Anthony Davis of football.
He
Street
is.
clothes. Street clothes Beckham.
Yeah,
That, bro-
street clothes
that brother
Beckham.
always getting hurt. And it's nothing against his game and his talent because he's extremely talented, extremely
Hmm.
gifted, but he just can't stay on the field. And you're no good if you can't stay on the field. So let's hope that brother is not that serious. It's not a high ankle sprain because those are the worst. Those are
Yeah,
the
I
worst.
mean, yeah, first drive, 3 catches, 29 yards. Like,
Yeah,
that's to me, that's you're showing that you're on the way to a pretty big game.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's bad, but they ended up beating the Bengals, which is another team where it's just like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the
Yeah.
Cincinnati Bengals, who actually
Yeah.
picked to be one of the top two teams in the AFC, who has a high chance of going to the Super Bowl. I mean, they start out the year like this every year, but
Yeah, man.
it's kind of like a head scratcher. Like, yo, bro,
Yep.
what's going on?
Yeah.
I got him
Definitely.
in my fantasy, and I'm glad I sat him down. So
I'm glad you sat him down
yeah.
too. My
Yeah,
goodness.
I sat him. I said, "Nah, you." I got Tua starting this week, so So
Wow.
yeah.
Let's transition over to my next segment, college football. We got to talk a
Oh yes.
little college football. I know this is the Bear segment, y'all, but college football has been off the chain lately. So we got to throw that in there just a little bit, and then we're going to get on out of here. Go ahead and kick it off, Tarek.
Well, let's start with let's go with the Tennessee Volunteers getting swamped in the swamp. They haven't won a game in the swamp since 2003. That is terrible. Normally, they're the
Wow.
team that's either like very, ranked the top 25, or they're not
Yeah.
ranked at all. And Florida's always the ranked team, and they still couldn't lose, or they still couldn't win. And then they go down ranked. Florida's not ranked, and they come down to the swamp, and they get swamped. It's just like I don't get it, man. I mean,
Not
Florida came to
good.
play. Florida
Not
came to
good.
play last night. Boston College almost got a good one on Florida State.
Okay.
I believe it was a penalty at the end. I think it was an offsides penalty or a face mask penalty, something like that, that caused Florida State to get the ball back, and which gave them time just to run the clock down. But yeah, Boston College had them on their heels.
Okay. Okay.
It was a lot of crazy things going on in college. Just in Missouri beat Kansas State with a 61-yard field goal. You know,
61?
61 again. Ranked,
Ooh,
unranked beat a rank, and it's
man.
college. And it's like, I'm an LSU fan, so it's just like, though these seeing games like this now, it's like, yo, you're getting nervous because it's like any given Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's no
Yeah.
more of, oh, we're gonna swamp
Yeah.
this team because
Yeah.
hey, these unranked teams are balling too. And speaking of balling, Alabama look like they're in trouble. They
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
they didn't have the best game against South Florida last night,
Not the
and
tide.
they're yes, the tie, and I'm glad. I'm so happy to see it because I can't stand them. I can't stand them, and it's beautiful to see. And to see them be number 10 in the country, and you're struggling, and you're like, which quarterback do we start?
Hey,
Hey,
bro,
I
you can't
love to
say that.
see
You can't
it.
say that too loud. I know you from the J, but you down there
Hey,
now.
I say it loud and proud. They roll tide, roll tide. You get to talking about them. Oh, well, how many championships we got? Oh my god! I mean, listen, they worse than Cowboy fans. They really
Man,
are
they are.
the
They
worst
are.
fan base. So I love
Yeah.
seeing it. Their quarterback situation is something serious. When Bryce Young
Yeah.
was his last year in Alabama last year, when he was, I think he dealt with some injuries. They
Right.
had this the cat that they're trying to start now. He came in to back him up. Instantly saw that he cannot throw. All he can do is
Wow.
run. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, if y'all start him next year, his name's Jalen. I can't remember his last name at the moment, but I'm like, y'all start him next year, y'all definitely in trouble. They don't lost
Wow.
some. They don't lost some of their recruits. Has people
Okay.
transfer out. They done
Okay.
got the quarterback from Notre Dame. He came transferred from Notre Dame over there. I was like, oh, he ain't gonna work because
Come on.
I don't care what you say, Notre Dame ain't gonna be able to throw against no SEC. And he proved it yesterday. They won the game, but it wasn't pretty. So Bama's in
Okay.
trouble.
Okay. 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 Okay.
But again, the game of the day, or I should say the night, Colorado versus Colorado State.
Woo.
Wow. I mean, did you stay up to catch that?
No, I'm be honest. Only seeing highlights. I missed it, man. I had forgot all about it. Then a brother at church this morning told me, "Man, did you see that game last night, man? Man, what game? The
What
Prime
game?
in Colorado. I missed it. No, man, I didn't even know it was on, man. I got to keep up
Yeah,
with the schedule, man. I'm
you do.
tripping.
Let me tell you, this game, even though Colorado State is they're terrible. I mean, they're the Chicago Bears of college football right now. They're just terrible,
Wow.
horrible, awful. And
Wow.
this game actually wasn't even going to be a big deal until the coach of Colorado State. I think he was just clout chasing. Said what he said about Dion. In other words, saying when I take my hat and glasses off, I take my hat and glasses off when I speak to adults. That's what my mama taught me. To
What?
me, he was
No, he
yeah,
didn't.
yeah. He said that, and he
Oh,
was to me. That's building off another man's platform.
Yep.
Nobody even knew who this man's name was. I still don't know what his name is. But he made the game interesting because, outside of Prime coming to the university, that's still a big rivalry, Colorado versus Colorado
Yep.
State.
It is. It
And
is.
so to me, it's just clout chasing. But anyway, he definitely, definitely made things interesting. Like Dion said, he made things personal. And
Yeah.
the game got very interesting with when Hunter had went down with that cheap shot. I felt that it was very dirty. Now, me as I played sports when I was younger, and I'm a very passionate person when it comes to football.
Right.
That cheap shot to me would have got me fighting. Whether I'm off the side, I'm coming off the sidelines. Whether I don't
Yeah.
like dirty play like that, especially when the game then got hyped up off of media the way that it did.
Yeah.
But those boys handled themselves very well. The guy that did do the cheap shot, he got kicked out the game. He did have like a Colorado player kind of like come face to face with him, but they still
Yeah.
handled themselves very well because they knew what was on the line. Yeah, but me, I'm on the sideline. I'm coming right off, and I'm boom. You know what I'm saying? We all
Yeah.
getting kicked out the game because
Yeah.
I just don't like stuff like that, and
Yeah. That
it
was
was it was very
uncalled for.
dirty. But
It
the
was
game came
uncalled
down
for.
to the wire. It was it was a big hit because he's a big offensive weapon for
Yeah.
Colorado, but he also
Yeah.
plays both sides of the ball too, so he's a defensive weapon as well. But
Yeah.
and it showed. So it kind of knocked the wind out of their sails a little bit.
Yeah.
They struggled all game, but primetime wheeled them back to get that victory in second OT, and it was a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah.
They're serious.
43-35. They came back from 11
43-35.
points down. 11 points down at halftime, and
Mm-hmm.
even Prime said they played like trash in the first half. So
They did.
I don't know what he said. Well, I know what he said to him at halftime because he's a motivator, man. He's just a straight motivator. It shows
Absolutely.
character. It shows character to the team and how much they respect Prime. I think a coach unlike Prime, the whole team would have been fighting over that. That would have been a brawl.
Yeah,
It would have been
yeah,
a brawl.
yeah.
But Prime, I know he has coached and mentored these brothers. Don't do what they expect you to do.
Right, and
Don't do
that's
it.
what it was. They were
Yep.
baiting them
Yep.
to act out of character. Even
Yep.
in the final moments of the fourth
Yep.
quarter, the guy did a target. He targeted Sanders.
Yep.
Basically, bear hugged him. First it was the helmet to helmet contact, but bear hugged him, slammed him to the ground unnecessarily. And I'm just like, man,
Yep.
Prime's good because that could
Yeah.
not be me.
Yep. Yep.
But
Yep.
he's bringing more than just hype to the university. Like he's showing them how to have character, and
Yeah.
like even the whole game he didn't wear his shades just to show that, hey, I don't need to stoop down to your level, because
Exactly.
really he could have had the whole team come out with cowboy hats and shades, you know what I'm saying? But he wants to
Exactly.
prove a point, and
Exactly.
like you said, he's teaching them how to have good character for
Exactly.
sure.
Can't beat that, man. And still won. Still made them look like fools. Came out on
Still
top.
won.
When's the next day? Who they play next, man? Colorado.
Let's see. Colorado, I think they play Oregon next. Don't quote me on. Nope. Let's see. They play. Oh no, they got Oregon, and they're going to
Oh,
be at
okay.
Oregon. So this is
Okay.
definitely going to be
Well, that's
a big
gonna be
game for them.
wow.
Of course, everybody's thinking Colorado's going to get wiped out. It's 93%. They're giving the matchup factor 93.9 to 6% to Colorado as far as their chances of winning this game.
Really?
Yeah, and so let me tell you, I love underdogs. Um, I root for underdogs all the time. Oregon to me, they're tough, but they're nothing. I don't think. I think it would be unfair to say it's impossible for Colorado to beat them. I don't see no reason why they can't beat Oregon. Oregon,
Okay.
of course, has the better football program, obviously historically, but I think Prime can still do it. I mean, why not? I mean, nobody knows, nobody ever seen this coming with Shakur Sanders. I think I hope it says Shakur Sanders. Um, the way he's been playing, obviously, to me, and I've heard him saying on ESPN, he's a Heisman candidate.
Yeah.
But it's not like you can get, you got film on him. You've seen him play throughout the year. Like nobody knows nothing about his playing style, and he's just every night he's playing on this field, he's just showing you like, yo, I'm small. Nobody know nothing about me, but I can play and I can throw.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, he's playing against Auburn's old, quarterback Bo Nix. And
Okay.
it's going to be a fight on our hand, but I believe it's nothing that Colorado. I don't think it's out of the way that they can't win this game. I think they have a good
Okay.
chance of winning this game. So
Okay.
I'm going with
Okay.
the underdog. I'm picking Colorado.
All right. I'm gonna pick with you, man, because of it's prime. It's Prime's team. Simply because of
Hmm.
that. He's proven everybody wrong, and I'm glad that he's doing that, man. I really am. And on top
Yeah,
of that, he's a brother.
yeah. They
We
knocked him
just
back
gonna
to
be real.
exactly. He's a brother. They knocked him back to 19, and I understand that struggling against a team like Colorado
Yeah.
State,
Yeah.
ranking wise. But
Yeah.
hey, if he wins this game, I mean, it's nothing. He could lose every game after that. There's
Yeah.
nothing that you could say about this man.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can say about this team.
Yeah. That's gonna
Yeah,
be a good
they're gonna
game
be.
because Oregon's gonna come in there. They not gonna lay down. They say we got to take these guys seriously, or we're gonna be embarrassed. So I know
Yeah, I
they're
mean,
gonna come with everything.
Colorado's defense isn't. Let's just admit it's terrible. I mean, you can run
Yeah.
right through that defense
Yeah.
easily, but their offense, going back to our Bears conversation, their offense makes up for it.
Yeah.
Their
Yeah.
offense definitely makes up for their lack of defense.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a challenge. But like if he wins this game, it's gonna be something special. So
Yes,
I'm
sir.
hoping to see it.
Yes, sir.
At
I
least
agree, man.
keep it close.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Hey, okay. Going back to the Bears before we get out of here, we got
Hmm.
the next game is on the 24th. That's next Sunday, and we are playing. Thank God, and when you're on a podcast or a vlogcast, whatever you want to call this, we can go straight to the internet
Oh, we
and
playing
put
the
on a
Chiefs next,
computer.
baby.
Yes, sir.
We are
Yes,
playing
sir.
Kansas City. Now,
Yep,
is that a
Kansas
Monday night
City.
game or is that a Sunday
Oh,
night?
wait a minute. Let's see it. When is the 24th, 22nd, 23rd? That's the month. Oh,
That's
that's a Monday night football game. You're
Monday
right.
night. Yeah, that's a doubleheader too. Yeah, we playing the Chiefs at the
Wow.
Chiefs.
Wow. Okay. So let's see if we're going to
So
embarrass ourselves on national TV.
possible 0-3 start after all this, huh?
You think? You think?
Against
Um,
Patty Curry, Patrick Curry. Steph Curry of football.
yes,
Patrick Mahomes.
sir.
He
Whew.
can do it all. He definitely can.
Bro, they gonna score 54 points on us, man.
Hey, Patrick might try behind the back pass on this. Hey, if there's a team to do it on, it'll be the Bears. And I'm a Bears fan. I ain't even gonna lie. Just behind the back, just
Oh
right to the end
man.
zone.
Oh my goodness, man.
Hey
The
man, hey,
Chiefs.
I'm a Bears fan. I'm gonna be honest, Bears fan, man. I mean, like I said, there's a pass you want to try.
Right.
That'll be the one to try it against.
Man. Oh well, stay tuned. We'll be on next
I'm
Monday also, y'all. We'll be here.
gonna
Again,
save this because I'm sure
yeah,
I'm gonna need
please. That
it.
is, you know what? Come with a different one every week.
Yeah, yeah. It might be Aldi. It might be it might be Piggly Wiggly. It might be something.
I gotta find one. We're gonna do it together in unison.
I might pull out a Piggly Wiggly, get a squeal of a deal, put it on the end.
Man, it's been great. What else we got on here before we leave out? We just want to thank everybody for coming on today. Those that watched us, please spread the word throughout Facebook land and YouTube land. We're the new sports talk on the I wanted to say the radio. You know how old school I am. I almost said radio.
Oh man,
But
not the
that
radio.
is it is
Over
totally
the
changed.
airwaves.
We take our hats off to ESPN 1000 and the score because they do have
Mhm.
podcasts, but everybody's doing these podcasts, and we wanted to jump into because we love talking not only Chicago sports, but sports that's going on across the USA. Once again,
Absolutely, absolutely.
once again, this is Table Talk Sports. I'm Les,
Boy, sorry.
and we'll see y'all next week. No, next Monday for Monday Night Football. Blessings, everybody.
Yep.
Peace.
Next Monday.